morning! Hello everybody, hey, welcome back to Nikke, and today is a special day, and also, I hate this game because I thought this event was going to drop sometime on Thursday, like how they usually do, but it dropped today. So, they have released the Nikke event of the Nikke collab with Resident Evil. By the way, my first Resident Evil game I ever played was on the Wii, Resident Evil 4. So, it was really difficult to hold the Wiimote and shoot. That was like the first time I ever touched a Resident Evil game. The first time I actually sat down and played through one was 6, I think. It's the one where you actually interacted with the different, like, multiple characters in the game. I actually enjoyed it. Not a lot of people liked it. I know how that went, but I actually liked it a lot. I think that game, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought. At one point I will, like, during my off time, I will have to sit down and play Resident Evil to know what the hell they're saying. But I have, like, a gist of what they are, you know? So anyways, we're about to go in, summon for Ada, which is, by the way, I like to say the staple girl for one of the sexy characters in the game. I had a conversation with my brother as we're going to the summons, that we were talking about the outfits and the female leads in the game, and I told my brother about how Claire Redfield is an SR, even though she's also a main character in the game. And I told him that, well, who would be an SR if you make Claire an SSR instead? He had a lot of thoughts. He named a few, but I don't remember all of them. So yeah. But now, it's special too because after the maintenance, we also got Reborn exclusive Reborn tickets. I mean, Resident Evil tickets. Meaning we have 20 free pulls. So, goal here is MLB as usual on these special event units. I don't really aim for max score on them at all. So, let's get started. All right, first one, baby. Also, if you hear noises in the background, I'm sorry, that's my fan. I have it on the loudest setting. It's kind of loud. I don't know if you guys hear it, but I'm sorry if you do. First one's gonna be purple. Yep. Yep, that's fine. Purple. This game needs to not stop listening to me. Number 4.
Nice to meet you.
Wait! I just saw that!
Once again, I'm counting on you, Commander.
What the? I was gonna skip because it said Elysian and then I saw the overspec signal like, wait a minute! Wait, what's the drop rate on that actually? We're actually checking drop rate. Where are you? 0.03, by the way. It's nice seeing this, but I wish there was another way to signify it if you get more than one, like that, you know.
Don't.
First, so 3 and 4. So this is the first one. Missilist, good. I need to upgrade my Missilist anyway. I do not give a crap. Best villain Drake, baby. She laughed. Why did she laugh? Another Missilist? Jeez.
Teacher, it's been ages. I missed you so much.
I was actually investing some time on I. First and third one. Pilgrim? Alright.
I'm a relic from a bygone era, so I'll be leaving soon. But until that happens, I'll do everything I can to help.
Not angry about that one. Finally, dude. Holy shit. I will have to summon for during my off time.
The name's Ada. We're after the same thing, so we might as well work together.
I like the voice. That voice actually sounds like her to the T. That's insane. All that got one copy. Let's increase some cores on some units. All right, let's enter the event. Is this no VA as well? That's crazy. I'm glad I refilled my water before this. Now for our next report. Over the past few days, a series of missing persons cases have been reported across the Ark. The central government has issued an official statement saying that the incidents cannot be classified as serial disappearances. Case number 1. Missing person, Miles Carter. Male, 45, former commander. Ooh, okay, so classmate, ex-colleague, got it. 193 centimeters, 80 kilograms. Damn, okay. It's last seen leaving his home around 11 p.m. His daughter filed a report with the ACPU 2 days after. He has a daughter? Oh no, it's already bad. Notable information. Lost his leg during an operation on the surface and has long history of alcohol abuse. Oh, damn. Recently began counseling at the urging of his daughter. Nice! Those around him say he would be showing improvement and was 2 months into sobriety. Nice! Counseling? Which counseling center? Confirmation required. Uh-oh. Meanwhile, fracture parts has been discovered at the home of the missing person and was said to be debris from a unit destroyed during a recent terrorist attack on the Ark. Okay, so this had to happen after the Ark attack. Got it. And the central government has declared that it is unrelated to the current missing persons case. However, some has raised suspicion of a cover-up, fueling ongoing controversy. Case number 4. Missing person, Iris Monroe. Female, 68, former nurse. 154 centimeters and 53 kilograms. Okay, not too bad. Last seen around 10 a.m. after leaving to attend a gathering with acquaintances. At around 7 p.m. on the same day, her son filed a report with the ACPU. Authorities visited her residence immediately after a report was filed, but was empty. Preliminary findings at the scene suggest the entire family has gone missing. Case classified as family disappearance. Notable info. No signs of forced entry. A rapture part was found in the basement. Gathering with acquaintances, unable to verify details. The rapture part has in place some kind of altar. For what purpose? Wait, pause. Did it say altar? God damn it! I already know. As soon as it said altar, I instantly know how this story is gonna set. Or have an idea. Not instantly. Have an idea. Conspiracy theories you're suggesting the groundwork is being laid for a second Ark terror attack, fueling widespread anxiety among the general populace. Damn. Okay. 148. Missing person, Assyria 9. Ooh, Assyria. That's a cool name, actually. Female, 42, psychological counselor. Oh, God. Okay. 167 centimeters, 54 kilograms. Okay. Exact time of disappearance, unknown. Report missing to the ACPU by her last client. Notable info. Operated a counseling center. Oh, okay, so just leave the head, okay. Confirmed to be the same where Miles Carter underwent counseling. Wow. Has a daughter named Depara. Ooh. No contact with the daughter as of yet. Also missing? Why did the daughter fail to report her mother's disappearance? Interesting. Oh yeah, this is no good. Polly puts the pen down. Polly's eyes shift from the case file to the computer monitor beside her. At the partition leading to the outer rim. A young girl glances around and slips inside. The face of the girl captured on the CCTV was Depara, not NPC. Human cannot be played. Because I remember, side note, I remembered people saw her and they wondered if she was gonna be a new Nikke. No, this is an NPC human meeting NPC. Better luck next time, people. It was unmistakably the Para, as identified in the file of case number 8. This is the only lead we got. Can't afford to lose this trail now. Right. Can't afford to lose this trail at all. Polly grabs her sidearm. I hope it's nothing serious. She sets off from the police station. Case number 9. Oh no. Missing person, Polly. ACPU investigator. Went missing during the investigation. Confirmed last seen heading for the outer rim. All signs point to her pursuing the Power alone. Notable info. Confirmed to have visited the counseling center operated by Area 9 on the day of her disappearance. The center is currently decommissioned. Entry is not permitted. Recently, a phrase has been reported to be circulating amongst the staff. Umbrella will pave the way forward for us. I knew it! I saw Alter and Umbrella like, I know what this is now. Ah shoot, I forgot to bring out my snipping tool. During the recording there will be moments where I grab snippings for the event stuff, so I apologize if there's moments of long takes. Alright, let's get in there. That's sick. I hate it. I love it and hate it here. Oh my goodness. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I'm bully too. Oh. Wait, hold on. I instantly knew what that was. There was a green herb. So, I healed from it. That's sick. Login stamp. Alright, so you get Claire Redfield on the 3rd day for free. 2 tickets. Nice. We'll need those for the next summon. Oh my goodness, how big is this place? Hold up. Damn, it's actually like a stage! What is this? Is the confined off? What the Wait! Did the camera... It moved! Oh, this is sick! Oh my god, this is classic! Classic! Like Resident Evil motions now. Let's fucking go. Oh, hey! Shops in supply box. Sick. Enough? Thank god. Oh my god. Dude, this is so sick. Ah, dude, this is so sick. I love the camera changes, dude. This is it's classic Resident Evil motions. I love it. What the? Ada, what the fuck are you doing out here? Girl, you better get your bitch ass inside. Then again, you are a badass, so I'm not gonna fight on that. You got it, girl. Give for one more. But this place is massive. Oh, there. Oh, I just want to pick up the collectibles before we start. We're about to go in, and I'll give my 2 cents here. It sucks that I have to talk in this event. Like, you guys got the English VAs, but could not put the time to actually, you know, get them to do it. That's crazy. So you're telling me we get Jill later, but Ada is the first? Where's Ada in this? Like, come on, guys. You can at least change the order of who's gonna come out first. I mean, look at this. No Ada, bro. Come on, guys. That's insane. Alright, let's get started. I did not like that. Okay. I already know who I'm putting in there. Oh, Kay's also part of the... Wait, this... Kay's also a 40? Interesting. Okay. So for now... Damn. Okay, we'll do this.
Don't mind if I join?
Looks like you could use some help. How about it?
Good. I'm just doing this for check.
I briefed myself on the mission earlier.
That sucks. Alright. If there's no cutscene... Oh. Hey Anderson, what's good, buddy? Right on time. Take a seat. I heard a D-wave was detected. Yes. If it's a D-wave... How did Umbrella get here now? I am pissed. Why are they here and how did they know? I'm actually pissed. How did they get here? Yes. It was 2 weeks ago. A D-wave triggered by the entity code named Gatekeeper was picked up. 2 weeks ago, you said. Why was I notified immediately? We had to confirm a few things. Confirmation. That's fair. The D-wave wasn't detected on the surface this time. It came from inside the Ark. What? We're presently picking up D-wave signals from a mansion located in the Outer Rim. Whoa! Pause. Why is it located in the mansion? Why is it located in the Outer Rim? Who the hell built that mansion, by the way? If we move too hastily, there's a risk of D-wave being exposed to the external parties. This could reignite tensions for the Outer Rim. Especially since the dust has only just settled down from the last Outer Rim incident. As such, the central government has decided to handle this case with extreme caution. Which brings me to my point. Have you heard of the Torch of Salvation? The Torch of Salvation? I heard it before, when I was working for a case helping that girl, Depara, search for her mother. Aren't they the cult that worship raptures as gods? What the Umbrella? Cult that praise raptors as gods. This is not good. This is not good. Umbrella's gonna use the Torch of Salvation as a way to do their as lab rats to see if they can get them powers. At the same time, the cultists will be delighted because they will attain the powers as the raptors and make themselves as their own gods. I hate it here. I know what this is. Seems you're well informed. Take a look at this. Anderson hands me a document. The document reads, human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Merciless judges is descend from the skies. Do not resist with thy feeble human strength. The end is nigh. God. Guide these foolish mortals to their reckoning. Is this a prayer? Looks like it is. Where did... We recovered this near the mansion where the D-wave was detected. Supposedly a prayer recited at the Torch of Salvation's gatherings. And also, that mansion has been identified as a gathering site for the Torch of Salvation. We shouldn't go charging in head first. Unless we want a complete fiasco on our hands. The most reliable method is to infiltrate the ranks by posing as a believer. That's why we kept the past 2 weeks gathering all available intel on the Torch of Salvation. Intel that we use to help you infiltrate undercover. What? Your task is simple. Memorize the materials we compiled. Disguise yourself as a believer of the Torch of Salvation. Then, enter the mansion investigating the situation regarding the D-Wave. While you're there, resolve any related incidents you encounter. You want me to go undercover? I heard a lot about your infiltration skills. Who told you? Word is, you use that skill close to the book on several major cases. D and K. Now I see why. Now I see why they're both 40. We're counting on you to put those skills to good use once more. Just so you know, the counters won't be accompanying you on this mission. Moving around the outer rim with such prominent individual poses too a great of a risk. That's fair. Instead, rearrange a separate support group. Return to the commander's room. You'll meet them there. They'll brief you on the remaining mission details. Deputy Chief, are you saying... That'll be all. I have a very important meeting to attend. Alright, recharge your battery, sir. Well then. I'll look forward to hearing good news from you. Well, enjoy your battery charge, sir. Oh wait, I just noticed a bomb! That's so sick!
You did well, Commander!
Yes, you did. Alright, here I am in the commander's room. He said to meet them at the commander's room, but... it's awfully quiet in here. Guess I'll just sit and wait. I sink into the couch. Everything Anderson just told me comes flooding back. The D-Wave, the Outer Rim, Mansion, and the Torch of Salvation. Never thought I'd hear that name again. A memory of something I saw on the surface hits me abruptly. A small altar in the middle of a clearing, and a blade of unknown purpose. People lying around as if they're asleep. Each of them holding a ratchet part in their hands. I realize I've been entrusted with a mission far greater than I anticipated. My mind is racing. Maybe a splash of water would help clear my head. Yeah, this feels Resident Evil as hell. The sound of running faucet can be heard from the bathroom. Did I forget to turn off the water? If Rabbit finds out, she'll freak up. Huh? My nose burns. I glance at the mirror and see blood flowing. Just like the people I saw near the altar back then. Blood fills the sink. Oh my goodness, this is Resident Evil! Holy shit! Oh. Aren't you being a bit dramatic? I thought you'd be used to this by now. What the? Hey, you okay? The blood that filled the sink has completely vanished. I glance back into the mirror again. D and K are standing behind me. I figured. Yeah, I'm fine. So, you're all the backup Anderson was talking about? Well, we'll wait outside. Pull yourself together and come out when you're ready. As missing persons reports continue to pour in, the central government has stated it will take firm action against those who spread false info. After washing my face, I step out and see the news on. Dee's leaning against the wall with her arms crossed. Kay is sprawled out on the couch. They're watching the news, both with grim expressions. These days, all you hear on the TV are stories about people gone missing. I was told to get the mission details directly from both of you. Read that first. We'll talk after. Dee tosses a stack of documents onto the table, then glances at the news broadcast. Looks like I won't get a word out of her until I'm finished with the pile. At the very top of the stack, it reads, Case 1. Missing person, Miles Carter. Guess I'll take a look. You're a fast reader. Now tell me, what exactly is happening in the Ark? As the question hangs in the air, my eyes remain fixed on the last page of the document. Case 9. Missing person? Polly. The central government's trying to keep it hush-hush. But, as you've seen, there's a string of disappearances inside the Ark. The missing persons are all of all different ages, genders, and backgrounds. One of them is even a Nikke. At first glance, there doesn't seem to be any oblivious link between them. Or obvious, my bad. Case slides a document towards me. Case 8. Missing person, Elsaria 9. Notable info, has a daughter named Dekara. According to the central government records, Dekara's mother, Elsaria 9, was involved with a cult called the Torch of Salvation. So I poked around the counseling center she ran. It turns out, every single missing person is somehow connected to that place. For example, this guy, Miles Carter. Turns out he was going there for counseling. Iris Monroe used to work there as a nurse. Not only that, that's enough. You don't have to spell everything out. If you say so. Anyway, here's the bottom line. Every one of the missing person is tied to Elsaria 9. Which brings us to the problem. She's part of the cult that worships raptures. Yeah. So here's where the D-Wave is coming from. The first person to go missing, Miles Carter, vanished 2 weeks ago. Strangely enough, we picked up the D-Wave coming from the outer rim 2 weeks ago as well. Right at that dimension where the Torch of Vision holds its gatherings. Something about this reeks, wouldn't you agree? So the missing person cases, D-Wave and this Torch of Salvation, there's a chance they're all connected? That's right. This mission is a lot more complex than the last. We got to figure out why the D-Wave is being detected from the mansion, get to the bottom of how it ties into the disappearances, verify the identities of all the missing, and, on top of everything else, rescue them if possible. Naturally, if we uncover everything else felonious from the Torch of Salvation while we're at it, we'll decide whether or not to eliminate them. Simple enough. So the Torch of Salvation is our target this time around, huh? That's what we're told. As usual, UND will handle infiltration. Just pose as married couple who have been brainwashed by the cult and attend one of their gatherings. God damn it! And what will you be doing? I'll go solo again this time. I got a bad feeling about something. So, I want to look into it first. Alright. Now that you've been briefed on the mission, start by memorizing what's written there. Dee tosses another stack of documents onto the table and turns back to the news broadcast. Once again, seems she won't say another word until I read through everything. From skimming through, it looks like this is the backstory for the couple we're supposed to play. You want me to memorize all of this? I'm off to handle some stuff. Let's give this all our all. Yeah. In the name of justice. That's crazy. Married couple again? That's crazy. No wonder why Killer Wife is part of this.
Resist, and
Okay,
I
let's
will
appreciate
open
the
fire.
bottom layer before. Look at this!
You have to take it from here.
Taking cover!
And dude, I love the unique thing about Ada's targeting, like cursor, bro. This is sick. They're husband and wife. Both of them came from the Quotidian class and have been living fairly uneventful in the arc. And that works as. So that's what we're doing. Uneventful life. With Dee being called Annette. Got it. Annette works as a nurse. On the other hand, her husband. Speaking of which, what alias should I use this time? William, at least you should be able to come up with something on your own. Okay, so my name's William. Sorry. Go on. Her husband, William, is a researcher at the pharmaceutical company. Brother! Umbrella! There's so many references I could connect with Umbrella, but I'm not gonna bother. Despite the couple's busy schedule, they never forget to shower each other with attention. Everyone around them speaks highly of how happy their marriage seems. You're home. You must have been a long day. Had a long day. Yeah, you too. I messed up. You must have a long day yourself, darling. Not at all. Oh, what's that, honey? These? They're, the flowers are absolutely beautiful. Alright, flowers. I thought of you on the way home, so I picked them up. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Brother! She loves nothing more than flowers from her husband. The part of the script never seems to change, no matter what role I play. Honey? It's nothing. Then one day, calamity befalls the couple. A medical accident occurs at Williams Pharmaceutical Company. All the blame is pinned entirely on poor William. The couple suddenly becomes buried in debt, and their idyllic life collapses overnight. Despite this, Annette never blames William. Instead, it's alright. What happened wasn't your fault, honey. It's the world that's gone crazy. Don't worry. The judges will be sent from above to guide everyone toward the end. They begin to blame the world for turning its back on them. Soon, the couple becomes devoted to the torch of salvation. With their faith deepened, the couple decide to attend a gathering permanently being held at a certain mansion. Thus, they quietly head for the Outer Rim. What the crap? They even begin bringing a bouquet of flowers, hoping to be welcomed as initiates into the faith. The residential area near the mansion is eerily quiet. It's rather unsettling. It's like there's no one around at all. Only pages filled with prayer script are scattered about. There's no sign of life anywhere. When Kay and I were digging around, this area was crawling with cultists. So, well now, darling, let's start by checking out the area. Given the situation, I think we could drop the act. Nice. Dee and I split up to look around. While there are some signs someone was living here recently. The place itself is completely empty. The only thing worth it noting is some sort of graffiti has been scrawled all over the walls. I knew it! Umbrella? Is that an umbrella? Why would someone draw something like that here? No! You don't know this one, Commander. That umbrella is significant because usually the umbrella is circle. This one has the curves inside towards the center. That's dangerous, brother! Does it mean anything? I stare at the umbrella graffiti for a while, but offers no answers. I turn my head and see the mansion looming in the distance. From the moment I saw it, the mansion felt like it didn't belong in the outer room. See, that's what I'm saying. Why is it even there? What's a perfectly intact mansion like this doing in the outer rim, you ask? Beats me. A strange rumor has been spreading in the outer rim. Locust warns others not to go near the mansion. Stay far away from the mansion unless you want misfortune to come your way. Maybe that's why it's still so intact. This place gives me the creeps. Maybe I should head to where Dee is. I'm pretty sure I saw her heading that way earlier. Dee? You're here? Motherfucker heard a noise and slammed the door. I'm proud of you, Commander. Sorry. Hmm? I didn't realize you were changing. I am slipping into something that'll be easier to move around in. No point in pretending that we're a couple at this point. So, did you see anything? I noticed some strange graffiti drawn all over the place. But other than that, nothing unusual. Nothing out of the ordinary. That makes all this even more suspicious. I hear a door open behind me. Dee has changed back into her usual outfit. Doesn't look like there's anything else to learn here. Let's head to the mansion. With any luck, we might find some sort of lead there. Target located. What's up, girl? Keep up your end of the bargain. And I'll do the same. Well, I guess Ada's watching us from a distance. I like how the objective is limited target. Wait, I realized you don't see their health bars. That's sick. That's really sick. I like that.
Not bad. Looking forward to our next mission together.
Thank you. The mansion is heavily guarded. There's no way to sneak in. The only way you can get inside without causing a scene is by reciting this prayer to prove we are believers. Memorize all this from top to bottom. And don't even think about complaining. I spent the whole night memorizing everything, just as Dee had told me. Unfortunately, I never got to use what I memorized. Damn! I love this art already. What the hell? Did I close my thing on accident? I did. I'm sad. Nope, never mind. I'm taking this because this thing really looks sick. I'm taking this screenshot because this looks sick. Dude, I love this. This, bro. It looks like something in Resident Evil with the touch of Nikke art direction, you know? I love it. Contrary to what Dee told me previously, getting into the mansion ended up being extremely easy. Especially since there wasn't any security. Much like the residential district, the mansion is deserted. Aside from the ominous creaking on the floorboards underneath my feet, absolutely nothing else could be heard. Looks like this place is empty too. Can I scope out the mansion's surroundings only 2 days ago? What the heck happened then and now? Did they catch wind of us snooping around? Hey, Dee? Well, if that was so... Dee? It seems whatever I'm saying now is not getting through to Dee. I'll leave Dee to her thoughts and start surveying the lobby. In the center of the lobby, I step carefully past a shattered chandelier and spot a half-destroyed statue of a goddess. Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure. The moment I approach the creepy statue, I notice a long trail of red stains stretching down the hallway. Dee, you might want to see this. The trail of blood leads straight into the dining room. What a mess. You can say that again. The dining room is in complete disarray, with the rotten food scattered everywhere. And rotten food! Oh my god, this is actually Resident Evil. This is no longer Nikke, this is just Resident Evil. This is Resident Evil! Yet, the foul stench lingering in the air was not coming from this spoiled food. It was coming from somewhere else instead. I'll go check it out on my own. No, let's go together. The blood trail winds past the dining table, stopping at the shelf in the corner. And at the end of the trail, there was a corpse. Oh my god! The body has been horribly mangled. The blood hasn't even dried yet. It's clear this just happened. What in the world is going on here? Suddenly, I swear to God, Jill, I feel something cold press onto my back. Oh, it's Ada! Lower your weapon. best you don't do anything foolish. That is, if you want to keep him alive. Identify yourself. FBI. But I suppose you wouldn't know what that is. Sorry, but who I am is classified. Here's a friendly tip though. Stop asking questions and get out of here while you still can. I'm surprised Ada figured out everything. At event 5, I will leave out and see if there's a map change. Why are we at the ACPU? They're bored, aren't they? Miranda, are you alright? Huh? Yes, of course. I was just doing my usual firearms check. At this hour? Our workday's over. You miss Polly. The ACPU works for our citizens around this clock. How was that? Did it sound cool? Not really. I don't think that's something you should be saying in this situation. Is that so? Cherish your gun like you would a loved one. What about that? This doesn't quite fit the situation either. Oh, really? Then... Darn, this isn't good. I'm officially out of excuses. Hang on. You're not planning on waiting until I'm off duty and then heading to the Outer Rim, are you? The boss already told us. Since there's no way HQ is going to authorize an investigation, we've been told to stand by for now. But you're still investigating, aren't you, Query? Well... Query quickly shuts the file folder she's carrying. The documents she's reading is labeled Case 9. I can't sit by and do nothing. I'm sorry, but I have to head to the Outer Rim to find Polly. But we'd be defying orders. Fine by me. I gotten used to finding out disciplinary reports. Okay. You know what, fair. 10 pages. I mean 6 pages. No, 3 pages. I can fill that out in my sleep. You know what? That's fair. I think we'd be in for more than just a disciplinary report. Ooh, even better. Don't want to write one at all. No, what I'm saying is... Besides, Polly would have done the same for us. Query turns to the whiteboard placed in the corner of the police station. Her vision's too blurry to make out what's written on it. But the photo of Polly pinned at the center of the board stood out perfectly clear to her. Alright, I'm off. Miranda? Yes? I'm coming with you. Let's go! ACPU! So, what's our first course of action? Are you asking me? It's just you and me, so who else would I be asking? And no more jumping out of the shadows like last time, okay? It's honestly scares the death to me to death when you do. So, what you're telling me is you come out here without a plan? Well, this is where Polly's signal was last detected. Why don't we start searching around this area? Also, is it just me, or did this place feel kinda creepy? There isn't a soul around. Hey, do you see that? There's a mansion over there. Let's check it out! This is the ACPU! We're coming in! Miranda yanks open the front doors and strides confidently through. We really shouldn't be barging in like this, Miranda. As the front door opened, a courtyard came to view. I'm sorry? What's that? In Query's hazy vision, 3 furry shapes apes appear. Polly? Oh, that's not Polly, that's a dog. Huh? That's not Polly! Oh my god. Oh my goodness! Three dogs lunge towards them. Eyes glow sinister red, as if affected by something. Where did they come from? Just as the Lazarus one opens its jaws. There's the ladies! There's the ladies! I was waiting for this. Let's go. 2 women appear from behind. One of them fires a launcher into the air, causing the dogs to flee into the distance. You okay? Thanks a bunch. But who are you? I should be asking you the same thing. What the hell is this place? And who are you people? Up. Hold the door! We gotta keep them out! Okay! Yeah, the log brought back up? Damn, another mansion. Am I caught in a nightmare? Fair. Ow! Don't worry. I just pinched my cheek. And it definitely hurt. That means this is no nightmare. If you're still not convinced, I can pinch your cheeks too if you like. That's so thoughtful. I'm tearing up. You're most welcome. Can we save the banter for later? I mean, to be fair, that is a true statement. I get you are Chris Redfield's daughter. Yeah. Alright, sister. My bad. Ugh. The violent shaking door finally stops. Phew. I think they're all gone now. I thought the gunfire scared them off, but they brought friends instead. If we arrived any later, things could have been a disaster. Yeah, I was too close for comfort. Anyway, now that things have calmed down, let's get some proper introductions going. I'm Claire Redfield. I'm Query from the ACPU. Thanks for your help. And this here is... I'm Miranda, also with the ACPU. The ACPU? That's right! We're the police, safeguarding citizens' safety. That's what the ACPU does. So you're both police officers. Then, have you heard of a man named Chris? Wow! Instantly mentioning the boulder puncher himself, Chris Redfield. He's my brother. He works for the Raccoon City Police Department. I haven't been able to reach him, so I've been looking for him. The Raccoon City Police Department? I'm not too sure. Have you heard of the Query? No, this is my first time hearing about this department. Same goes for this man Chris. I see. It's a pity. I guess that leaves my introduction. Yeah. And you are... Name's Jill. Jill Valentine. Claire and Jill. Got it. Can I ask how exactly you two ended up here? Well, I realize how crazy this probably sounds, but I'm curious about that myself. Oh? I was in a chopper getting evacuated from Raccoon City. Okay. And everything went blurry. Next thing I knew, I was here. You too? I was trying to escape Raccoon City when everything started going blurry too. Before I knew it, I saw the two of them getting attacked. I just reacted and sprang into action. What the hell happened to us? Oh wow, we're instantly in the— oh, I forgot to check the map. I'll check the map after. So to sum things up, neither of you have heard of the Ark nor the Outer Rim, and you never heard of Nikke's or Raptors either. Nope. And on our end, we never heard of this Raccoon City you say you escaped from. And it's the first time we heard about Stars, the unit Jill belongs to. This is bizarre. Feels like I'm in a dream. Pinch your cheek, Miranda. A dream, you say? Then offer her to pinch your cheek is still open. Thanks, but no thanks. Alright. If you change your mind, just say the word. Sure thing. Actually, there's one more thing. If you never heard of Raccoon City, I'm guessing Umbrella Corporation doesn't ring a bell either? Umbrella? Figured as much. Those dogs you were attacked by seem to be infected by a virus. That made me think Umbrella might be up to no good here as well. It's impossible to say for certain. But one thing's for clear, something's definitely going on. So Query and Miranda, what brings you to this mansion? I doubt a pair of cops would be coming to an old mansion like this just for a social call. Is this related to a case? Ah, well... Yep, that's right. We're here to find a colleague of ours who's gone missing. Her name's Polly. A missing colleague? Yeah, she was conducting an investigation and went missing around this area. You both are free to go. But with Polly's disappearance and those dogs from earlier, I say it's rather dangerous. So we can escort you somewhere safe. You said Raccoon City, right? I'll check with my boss about this, so don't you worry. What about you two? We'll still need to find Polly. You couldn't even handle those dogs earlier. That's because... It's fine. We'll stay and help you look for your friend, Polly. Besides, by investigating this mansion, you might find out how we ended up here. There's gotta be a connection. Makes sense to me. This place is dangerous. We should stick together. I appreciate your help. I have no idea how we would end up here, but why don't we kick off the investigation from here? First off, where... Looks like we're in the annex. Says so here on this emergency exit map. Oh my goodness. Miranda points on a bulletin board on the wall. On the bulletin board, there's an emergency exit map, as well as... looks like this annex was used as a dorm. A dorm schedule. What kind of screwed up rule is that? Why did they mean by ignoring any child you hear calling for help? A list of dorm rules and regulations. And isn't this a notice stamp with an umbrella-shaped logo was posted up? Fucking do it! Informed consent for the clinical trial. I need to check the map.
Our next mission.
I'm gonna check the map. If there's a please. Yes, no cutscene. God bless. Okay, I actually want to check. Oh hey! I thought so. Oh, now we're Miranda. It's so dark in here. Oh, minigames here. I'll check that out after the event. Wait a minute. Is Ada still here? Ada! Yoo-hoo! Ada? Damn, okay, well, guess we're not, guess Ada's no longer here because we're playing a different group! Okay, shit! Everyone, watch your step. Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess God damn it! Guess this room's locked for now. Oh, okay, so if we're looking at this, like, we're over here. Dorm rules, okay. There's a lot of stuff here. Rotate map, yup. Okay, I'm getting better at this, yup. This is nice, Yup, this is nice, I love it.
Good work.
Oh, hey, we're here, okay. Okay, I guess we swapped off to Commander again, okay. While I appreciate the free advice, the fact you're telling me to stop asking questions and leave tells me you know something about what's going on here. Who knows? What do you think? I feel a gun barrel pressed against the back of my neck. Whether you know or not, I guess you're on our side. Sure, I'm on your side. As you turn around and walk out of this mansion without a fuss. So, what's going to be? I stare at the corpse. The upper half has been savagely torn apart. No gun or blade could have caused that. Which means something other than this woman was responsible. Something like a savage beast. Maybe a wolf or some kind? Or something like the raptor I just saw climbing through the window. Wait, raptor? Am I the only one that saw that? Don't even think of distracting me with this strange comments. Gunfire? This way! Oof! Oh my goodness. Two of the baddest ladies about to go at it. Jesus Christ. As a thank you, Dee grabs me by the collar and raised her axe to the woman's throat. You okay? Thanks for that. My neck's a little sore though. Lower your weapon. Don't do anything foolish. You're pretty good. But are you really bringing an axe to a gun party? Want to see who's faster? Even with the axe blade resting up her throat, the woman remains utterly unperturbed. Yeah, that's fair. Instead, she merely flashes a calm and confident smile. It's the same for Dee. Even with a gun pointed at her, she remains calm, composed as ever. At this rate... Wait! Hey! Name's Ramiel. I'm here to investigate a missing persons case. I have a reason to believe the Torch of Salvation might be involved. A missing persons case? What about it? I don't know why you're here, but we could be after the same thing. Maybe we can... Glass shatters as something bursts through the window. One rapture leg? On one rapture leg is the upper body of a mass-produced Nikke. I'm sorry? Fused to be something. What the hell is that? How about had it with these interruptions? Follow me. And don't even think about using that gun. Unless you want more of these things to showing up. The mysterious woman disappears into the lobby. D! Let's follow her. God! Oh my god! Wait, the altar looks fucking sick here too. What? So cool. The sound fades away. We fled from the creature, making it up to the second floor of the mansion. Perhaps the stairs are too narrow, as it doesn't seem to be able to follow us up here. What is that? A monstrous fusion of a rapture and a mass-produced Nikke. Even at a glance, it's clear that the two were forcefully stitched together. The hellish appearance of that thing was nightmare fuel. Suddenly, the woman reaches out her hand to me. What do you think you're doing? The woman ignores the axe pointing at her and gently brushes my back. I'm simply trying to pat him on the back. See? I only have my weapon in hand. With a calm smile, she raises both hands slightly. Name's Ada. I got out of Raccoon City, but then everything went blurry. Next thing I knew, oh, this mansion appears, so I was investigating the area. Raccoon City? You haven't given me your name, by the way. It's D. That's it? Just D? Yes. D puts the axe away. Okay, fair enough. D. Easy to pronounce, I suppose. But honestly, don't you think your story has holes in it? You say everything went blurry, then this mansion appears before you. What does that even mean? I'm telling you, that's exactly what happened. My vision blurred, and the mansion just appeared. So you're saying... How many times do I need to say it? My vision blurred, and then... Ada? So... You either have no clear memory of the circumstances that led you to this mansion, or you essentially blacked out, then found yourself here, as if you'd been teleported. Is that how you feel? Both explanations pretty much sum up how I feel. How did you know that? I knew it. She's a human from another world, brought here by the D-Waves. I have a few guesses to what happened to you. I explained to Ada what the D-Wave is in detail. So what you're saying is, something called a D-Wave swept me up and dropped me into another world, and if I want to go back, we need to wake up something called a Gatekeeper. I bet that covers about it, yeah. Are you even allowed to share this info with me? What if I'm playing you in order to get intel? You are even quick to reveal your name and intentions. Aren't you being way too kind? Or are you just that naive? Okay, first of all, fuck you! You cannot say say this like I'm Leon Kennedy! That's like, hold up. Before we continue, I said that as like, aren't you being too kind or too naive? That's something that she would say to Leon Kennedy. No arguments. What if I'm the enemy? If you meant to kill me, you would have done it the moment we met. What if I'm just gathering intel while your guard's down, then planning to kill you after? Dee has my back. She'll figure something out. Figure something out? You must really trust her if you're willing to bet your life like that. You seem awfully calm about this, don't you think? You've been teleported to a strange world, saw a nightmarish monster, yet didn't even flinch. Well, Raccoon City has shittier monsters. Let's just say that. You're not wrong. Let's just say we're both a bit odd then. At any rate, this clearly isn't the world that I know. Correct. then why is there evidence of an Umbrella Corp here too? 8 points into the distance. In a space littered with long benches. Also, this is a better view of the table. What the hell? I have 2 pictures of the table. This is sick. An altar with a rapture core itself, resting atop, stands at the far end. And strewn across the altar are sheets of paper marked with an umbrella symbol. Yep, that covers it. T-virus experiment. God damn it! T-virus experiment report. Top secret. Those words written at the top of the paper Ada's holding. Ada's face darkens as she reads through the document. The umbrella symbol on that piece of paper. You seem to recognize it. What's this umbrella corp you mentioned? The T-virus. And the G-virus. Viruses? They're the names of the viruses that spread out through my world. The same viruses that drove Raccoon City towards utter destruction. What kind of viruses would cause something like that? Put simply, there are viruses that can rewrite your genetic structure of living beings. They reduce intelligence and induce aggression. Those infected turn to mere living corpses. On top of that, their physical abilities are greatly enhanced. And the Umbrella is the one who made these viruses? Yes. Umbrella used the viruses for bioweapon development. Like the creature we saw on the first floor. A creature that seemed like a fusion between Rapture and mass-produced Nikke. Wait! Don't tell me! The situation is worse than I thought. Ada hands me another piece of paper. A short paragraph scrawled across the top in red ink. He who imbibes the holy elixir of the judge shall shed the flesh of the sinner and be reborn as a greater being. Pain is but a prelude to transformation, and death, echo of new birth. Fear not. Neo-virus development complete. Lead the foolish humans inside the ark to the end. Uh-oh. Just as I thought. The virus was developed here. And now, what happened in Raccoon City is about to happen here as well. No! We're stopping this now! Ramiel, I'm reporting to the higher-ups. We have to seal off the outer room immediately, or else there's a chance the virus could spread. God damn it! It's already happening! And if needed, we'll mobilize the Blaze Out squad. No, Blaze Out who? Blaze Out? Think of them as the Ark's epidemic countermeasure squad. Without another word, D moves to the far corner of the room. Appears to be attempting to establish a radio contact. My head is spinning from all the new info I've been bombarded with. So, now that your girlfriend's out of the earshot, that's crazy. Out of earshot, would you mind having a little chat, just the 2 of us? About what? I'll give you whatever intel you need. But, if you find the person who developed the Neo-virus, hand over custody over them to me. That's all I'm asking for in exchange for my cooperation. You want me to hand over the developer to you? You don't need to worry, I won't harm them. So, what's your answer? That info better be worth seeing. Worth something. I'll take that as a yes. Ada reaches into her coat and pulls out an old worn notebook. What's this? Some quality reading material you could check out. It's the cult's leader's journal. Wait, what? I open it carefully, revealing the text inside. Death is not the end. Death is purification. Purification of this world begins with death. The merciless judge descends. I'm gonna check the map of this. Because this is technically day 2. Fuck, that's gunsy. Oh, I guess we're back here. We're back with Jill and Miranda. Okay. informed consent form for clinical trial. Goal: identify those worthy of salvation of the Day of Judgment. Well, 2. Procedure. Participants shall receive the holy elixir of the judge through a purification ritual. Ritual will span 7 days, cannot be halted or amended midway. During this period, bodily reactions and transformation will be observed to determine subject's eligibility for salvation. 3. Possible phenomena and side effects. High fever, vomiting, dizziness, visual and auditory hallucinations, temp or permanent bodily mutations. All phenomena are deemed in divine trials and cannot be defied by mortal intervention. I hereby acknowledge that I have clearly understood the info stated above, given my voluntary consent to participate in this trial. I humbly accept all outcomes arising during the process as the will of the divine. Signed by Miranda. Girl! Date. What day is it today? Forget the date. The real question is, why are you signing that? That's what I was saying. Girl, what is wrong with you? Oh! Because this signature was left blank. Huh? How about that? Miranda often forgets to sign her patrol logs. So Polly hammered it in her head to sign her name if the signature field is blank. Yep, Polly taught me that. Hold on. Polly? There's no time for this! We gotta find Polly! Resuming investigation! Miranda rushed into the annex. Despite how she is, I can assure you that she's a capable officer. Should we head in as well? Hold on a second. There's something I need to check. Jill, look at this symbol. It's umbrellas, isn't it? First that infected dog attack, now this. Not to mention the contents of this consent form. Seems like... yeah, seems to me that umbrella's behind this somehow. If it's something that results in physical mutations, then this holy elixir of the judge might be another virus developed by them. So Umbrella even has their filthy tendrils in this place. Sorry to interrupt, but you keep mentioning the Umbrella Corp. Would you mind explaining exactly what that is? If there's any chance connected to Polly's disappearance, I should know about it. Umbrella itself presents itself as a pharmaceutical company. But in reality, they repeatedly carry out illegal human experimentations. They develop a virus that alters the human body and induces madness. What was that? I think it came deep inside the annex? I'll go check it out. I'll inform you if something comes up. Query, you and Claire stay here. Oh boy. Alright, about to check the map. Ah! It did change again. Oh, over here. These are their experimentations. Wait, that puppy from earlier could have been. God damn, Miranda, stop it! We're on the last one. That's good. In the deep recesses of the annex is a storeroom. It is cluttered with miscellaneous junk, and in each corner of the room, a statue has been oddly placed. Meanwhile, in the middle of the room, Miranda lies half buried beneath a pile of books. Appears to have been a botched attempt to reach a book on the top shelf. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. What happened? There was something tucked in this book. So I tried pulling it out and ended up falling over. I guess this was what I was trying to get. Miranda handed over Jill a worn out note. The note reads, "The prophet greets the judge. The merciless judge punishes the sinner. The sinner kneels beneath the false goddess. And the false goddess stares down at the prophet in silence. Deceitful gaze invites treason. Only the true gaze shall open the path." It's like some kind of riddle. Where did you say you found this? Hold on. You see that, Jill? There's a lever beneath that statue. I'll try pulling it. Wait! It could be a trap! Miranda pulls the lever beneath the statue of the goddess of victory toward the left. There, the statue turns and faces the statue to its left. Whoa! The statue moved. This lever must control the statue somehow. Hold on a minute. A statue of the goddess victory. Statue of a hooded disciple. Statue of a menacing raptor. A statue of an ordinary man and woman. Each statue had a lever beneath it. All these statues can be rotated. Maybe the direction the statues are facing is connected to this riddle you found. Miranda, don't touch anything! We haven't fully figured out the puzzle. Me when you try to solve a puzzle in Resident Evil, that's me. I didn't move an inch. It moved on its own. I mean, and the ceiling. The ceiling. The ceiling begins to cave in. This deceitful gaze invites ruin. The statue of goddess faces the statue of the ordinary man and woman. Did we trigger a trap by turning the statue the wrong way? Miranda, quick! Pull the lever the other way! Turn it to face the disciple statue! Got it! Miranda pulls the lever of the statue of the right to the goddess to the right. The goddess statue rotates to face the statue on its right. As the goddess looks upon the disciple statue, the ceiling halts its descent. Rows ended up being sandwiches. Very funny. That lever you pulled last made the ceiling stop. Does this mean this is the true gaze? Then the disciple must represent the prophet. If goddess represents a false goddess, that leaves the judge and the sinner. Typically, the sin is represented by humans. What should we do now, Jill? The prophet greets the judge. Miranda, could you flip the lever on the disciple statue and make it face the statue with a four-legged machine? Then next, Miranda manipulates the levers according to Jill's instructions. Thus, the statue of the disciple faces the statue of the raptor. The statue of the rapper faces the statue of the woman and man. Woman and a woman. The statue of the man and woman faces the goddess statue. And the goddess statue, in turn, faces his disciples. Is it done? Yes, for now. I'm still not entirely sure if this is the true gaze. Oh man, last thing I want is to get squashed by the ceiling and turned into a sandwich. You and me both. Did you hear that? I'm pretty sure it came from near the bookshelf. The bookshelf began to slightly slide to the side. Soon, a hidden passageway is revealed behind it. Probably all. At the end of the secret passage, a tense and alert Miranda, Jill come upon a laboratory. Unlike the mansion's decrepit exterior, the lab is equipped with surprisingly modern equipment. However, oh my. Oh no, she's panicking. The corpse is strewn throughout, make it clear the research being conducted here was far from ordinary. Oh, these bodies! Shattered, oversized incubation tubes fill the room, from which various corpses with unnaturally developed muscles protrude. All the bodies are completely torn to shreds. Jill averts her eyes from the horrifying sight. In an area lined with multiple computer terminals, documents bearing Umbrella Corp logos are scattered everywhere. Damn it, even here. Miranda, we got a survivor over here. Lead us. What did you say? Jill brought her ear closer to the researcher, collapsed on the ground. Human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Do not resist with thy feeble human strength. The end is nigh. God, guide these foolish mortals to their reckoning. The end. These foolish mortals, distortion from all things sacred, throwing into the world into turmoil, end is nigh. Do not resist. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Do not resist. God, guide us, our reckoning. The researcher collapses, blood gushing from its mouth. A gaping hole has been torn through the center of his torso. It's as if something was forced its way out from within. Ooh boy. So that's how things unfold in a Raccoon City. Damn. Here we are, found a hidden laboratory while Claire tells the story, her point of view of Raccoon City, Resident Evil. Jesus. All because of a virus. An entire city was wiped. Family, friends, loved ones, all gone, vanished. Anyway, we can't let the same thing happen here. We need to investigate this area, leave no stone unturned. I'm also worried about your colleague who went missing. It seems Miranda and Jill went all the way inside. Why don't we start our search here? Okay, let's do that. After that, Claire and Query began checking the nearby rooms one by one. The pair discovers, when they arrive at the third room, is this? Under the bed lies a weathered notebook. When Claire picks it up, a single photograph falls out. Seems to be a photo of a mom and daughter. They seem to have a good close relationship. Having trouble seeing it? Want to take a closer look? Claire holds the photo closer to Query. The faded faces of mother and daughter begin to come into focus. It's a Saturday night and they para from case 8. They para? No way! Oh shit, okay. Period of siege safe house. I knew something felt off. Mission code V2D1 declassified. The arc and proposal for humanity's salvation. Within the Insular Society arc, the activities of Period of Siege proved remarkably effective. All traces of evil within the arc were soon eradicated. However, evil's darker side of the coin, which must exist for justice to persist. Therefore, a proposal to maintain justice and oversee siege has been drafted. The following is tentative proposal. 2. Formation of pro-Rapture radical group. Public awareness of Rapture continues to decline. The attached survey suggests this is due to the fact organizations rarely counter Raptures personally. Therefore, pro-Rapture radical groups are to receive clandestine support. You mother effers! This is intended to foment hostility towards Raptures among the general public. So, he has a hand in this too. X. Or 10. That's crazy! But dude, this is so sick. I feel like I'm playing Resident Evil, dude. The storyline, I mean the
Looking forward to our
background, it
next
feels like I'm
mission
playing
together.
Resident Evil. That's so cool. Alright, let's try this minigame out though. D-Wave, a series of experiences, and Torch Salvation. I have to uncover the connection between the three, confirm the identities of the missing, and if possible, rescue them. That is the mission that brought me here to the old mansion, in our room, alongside D. Alright, going in. Okay. The front gate opens to reveal the courtyard. Thick fog blankets the area, making it hard to see the surroundings. Creepy. You think so? No, I'm not so convinced. What was that? What was what? hear that, D? Not really. Aren't you being too jumpy? Is that so? I'll keep moving. Maybe it's because it's on a dimension. The torch has always used as their base. I keep hearing sounds like a rapture nearby. No, maybe somewhere inside this thick fog, a rapture really is roaming around. One of the missing people may be running from a rapture, or even fighting one right now. I just hope that's not the case. What's the game menu? Ooh! I love these! But as this is going, I will say some things. That event was so good. It felt like something I would play in freaking Resident Evil. And that was nice. Like I said, the only ones I sat down was 6 and a little bit of 4 when I was younger. So like, knowing that, it felt really, really nice, you know? To be able to experience something like that. And a lot of story stuff felt like something it felt really nice, you know? Resident Evil is a really fun game. Granted, I haven't played like any of the newer ones. I really, really want to though. Well, I haven't played the newer ones nor the remakes. I want to, but a lot of time stuff here and there, so I really can't do much about it, which kind of sucks. But you know, I try. So, anyways, as this mini game's going, hope you guys enjoyed. I actually enjoyed this event so much. I will come back to do the part 2, and hope you guys take care of yourselves. Oops. And remember, my name is Ramiel. I upload two videos a week, one at the beginning and one at the end of the weeks. And I hope you guys take care of yourselves and stay beautiful. Peace.